The rise of Islam. The rise of Islam in the 7th century was one of the most significant developments in world history. Within a few decades, a religious movement that began in the Arabian Peninsula grew into a powerful civilization that stretched across the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia. Islam not only transformed the political landscape of the region, but also shaped culture, law, science, and daily life for millions of people. Arabia before Islam. Before the emergence of Islam, the Arabian Peninsula was home to many tribes with different beliefs and traditions. Society was largely tribal, and loyalty to one's clan or tribe was extremely important. Many people practiced polytheism, worshiping multiple gods and idols. The city of Mecca was an important religious and commercial center. It contained the Kaaba, a sacred structure that attracted pilgrims from across Arabia. Trade caravans passing through Mecca helped make it wealthy and influential. The life of Muhammad. Islam began with the teachings of Muhammad, who was born in Mecca around 570 CE. According to Islamic tradition, in 610 CE, Muhammad received his first revelation from God through the angel Gabriel. These revelations later became part of the Quran, the holy book of Islam. Muhammad taught that there is only one God, and that people should live morally, care for the poor, and submit to God's will. His message challenged the traditional religious practices of Mecca, leading to strong opposition from powerful groups in the city, the Hijra. As hostility toward Muhammad and his followers increased, they faced persecution in Mecca. In 622 CE, Muhammad and his followers migrated to the city of Medina. This event is known as the Hijra. The Hijra was a turning point in Islamic history. In Medina, Muhammad became both a religious and political leader, establishing a new community based on Islamic principles. The Islamic calendar begins with this event, the unification of Arabia. Over the next several years, Muhammad and his followers gained strength and support. Conflicts occurred between the Muslims of Medina and the leaders of Mecca. Eventually, in 630 CE, Muhammad and his followers peacefully entered Mecca and gained control of the city. The idols in the Kaaba were removed, and the shrine became dedicated to the worship of one God. By the time of Muhammad's death in 632 CE, much of the Arabian Peninsula had accepted Islam. Expansion after Muhammad. After Muhammad's death, leadership passed to a series of rulers known as caliphs. Under the Rashidun Caliphate, Muslim armies rapidly expanded beyond Arabia. They conquered territories that had previously been controlled by the Byzantine Empire and the Sasanian Empire. Within a few decades, Islamic rule spread across the Middle East, North Africa, and Persia. Later dynasties such as the Umayyad Caliphate continued expanding the Islamic world, reaching Spain in the west and Central Asia in the east. Cultural and religious impact. The rise of Islam led to the creation of a vast civilization connected by shared religious beliefs. Arabic became an important language of religion, learning, and administration. Islamic scholars made important contributions in fields such as mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. Centers of learning emerged in cities like Baghdad and Damascus, helping preserve and expand knowledge from many cultures. The rise of Islam began with the teachings of Muhammad in the early 7th century and quickly grew into a major force. Today, Islam is one of the world's largest religions, and the events of the 7th century continue to influence societies, cultures, and global history.